Hi everybody, Dave Sullivan here for the Credit Guy TV. This time I want to talk about the 10 things that a bad credit repair person might say and why you should run away from them. The number one thing that I would tell you to watch out for is somebody looking for a high upfront fee. They're not actually allowed to charge you anything up front. Only after the service has been provided are they allowed to charge you. So if they're looking for a big upfront fee, that might be a reason to stay away from them. Number two is you want to be careful of somebody who says that they know a secret way to improve the score. One of my loan officers recently called me and said, I ran into somebody who told me that if they change the employment type, it will increase the score, meaning that it was listed on her credit report as a waitress and she's actually a pharmacist. She made that change and she said that she had a 100-point increase. I can tell you that's impossible because FICO does not look at the type of employment you have. So if you want to see more about that, you can watch this video right here. But if they tell you that they know a secret way to improve the score, you should probably stay away from them. Number three is if they say that they can create a new credit file for you. There's really no way to create a new credit file, unless you get a new social. And there are people out there that will tell you can get a new social as well. But your name and your address and your date of birth will always be the same. I guess you could change your name as well. But it's a lot of work, and do you really want to be the person that has to go through all that rather than just pay your bills or, straighten things out? If they tell you that they can create a new credit file for you, you should probably stay away from them. If they only accept cash, that's another reason you might want to stay away from them. There's no reason to only accept cash unless you don't want a paper trail. If they promise to delete bad credit, whether it's good, actually yours or not, so if they say we can delete everything on your credit file, that might be a good reason to stay away because they might be able to dispute it with all the repositories. And what happens is the repositories will then launch the investigation and then try to resolve whether or not it's actually yours or not, and it might come off temporarily, but it will come back on because the creditor will report it again. They will verify it. So you might have luck with one account that fell off and didn't come back on, but a majority of those things are all coming right back on. So basically you wasted the money with a credit repair person that you could have spent paying your bills down. If they have no contract, okay, so there should be a contract, a written agreement that you agree to use their service and that you won't pay anything until the service has been provided. If they contact you right after BK, so if you went through bankruptcy, there's a list out there that they can look up all the people who went through bankruptcy and then they call you. Those people are probably not the right people to have repair your credit. And if you went through a bankruptcy, there's no reason for a credit repair person at that point anyway. All you have to do is make sure everything in your credit report has been reported in the bankruptcy, and then start 1, 2, or I would tell you 5 new credit cards. At that point, so then in 2 years, you should be right back up there to 650, 670 maybe, depending on the credit that you use. But when you go through a bankruptcy, you put an end date on all your bad credit. And then you start fresh. So at that point, you don't need a credit repair person. I want you to be very wary of people who say that we're part of a nonprofit. I'm from Detroit, and Kwame had quite a few nonprofits out there making a lot of money for his family. So the flag of the nonprofit might not be a guarantee that they're reputable. You want to be very careful when you go to work with a credit repair company. If that's what you're going to do, I don't recommend it. And they say that they're a nonprofit. They might just be hiding behind that. Anybody can set up a nonprofit. It's not hard. If they have no address, again, so no cash, no contract, no address, run from that person. That person does not have your best interests at heart. So that's really it. 10 reasons why you should stay away from credit repair companies. There are more. I think it's just very easy for you to fix it on your own. So that's Dave Sullivan with the Credit Guy TV. So you, with a little bit of me, we're going to change the credit industry. Thank you.